Hello there. I'm currently reading through the book of Ezra in the Old Testament. And this book, like the book of Nehemiah, is about when God brought the Israelites back to Jerusalem after spending many years in captivity in Babylon. The second chapter of Ezra lists the names and the groups of people who left Babylon and came back to Jerusalem, and it gives the number of them. These were not all of the families who had originally been taken captive, but they were a remnant of them. As we are hopefully able to return to meeting together once again in our church building, we will probably find that not all of the people who were with us when we entered lockdown over a year ago now will return. We too may be a remnant of people. God used the remnant that he brought back from Babylon to rebuild the temple and the city walls of Jerusalem. The Bible says that God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. And just as God used the remnant in Ezra's day to do his will, he can do the same with Hope Church in the coming days. God's in the business of using a remnant of people. He whittled down Gideon's army to just 300 people to fight a battle in which God gave them the victory. The remnant who came back to Jerusalem with Nehemiah and Ezra were asked by God to rebuild the temple. Some of the older people remembered what the previous temple had looked like, and they cried because they felt the new temple wasn't as good. But there were also shouts of joy from others who were praising God that they'd been able to return from captivity and been able to build a new temple to enable them to worship God. The notes I'm reading that go alongside me reading the book of Ezra quoted a G. Campbell Morgan, who said, "The backward look which discounts present activity is always a peril." And the writer of the notes said, "Nostalgia can hinder faithful enterprise." I thought both of those quotes were interesting comments. As we hopefully return to meeting again in person with our church family, we will miss those who are no longer part of it. But we cannot keep thinking that things are not what they used to be and dwelling on the past. God will have something new to do with and through Hope Church, and we need to be ready to move forward with him. But this doesn't mean that we forget those who've been part of our church family. Those that are worshipping elsewhere are still part of the church family wherever they may be. And as we've been reminded before, it says in Isaiah 43, verses 18 and 19, "Forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the desert and streams in the wasteland." Have a blessed day.